Let's tap in now to the Virgo read. Cover your ears for a moment. If you have Virgo in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. If you're a Pisces, because this is your opposite sign. If you're dealing with a Virgo or cross-watching for one, everyone's welcome. You're about to get some messages in here. We just posted the Scorpio read. It was 3 parts. If you haven't gotten a chance to check that out, definitely do so. It was a really good read, and I'm sure today is going to be similar for Virgo. Okay. All right, Virgie Virgs. This is your reading now through November 2025. Let's see what is going on with y'all. Okay. What is the overall spiritual energy for Virgo? Fines and unfair costs because of somebody's cowardly actions. And laziness. Lovely. So because somebody's too lazy to show up correct, you've had to deal with unfair burdens. Unfair and unjust. Okay. Virgo. Cancer could be significant. July 12th. July 14th. Somebody could be born in 96, 75, 69. Life path 7 could be significant. Life path 3. Life path 6. Okay. Yeah, somebody's just making your life hard because they suck, basically, is what I'm getting. Yeah, they keep making mistakes here. Somebody could be born in 67 or 76 as well. Okay, let's get into this. The audacity, y'all. It's just always. It really is. Wow, 721. Keisha. And he is Cancer 721. Wow. Okay, so you're definitely going to get a message in here. And you're a Virgo, right? Absolutely. Cancer at my job. Okay. All right, guys. I love these confirmations. Thanks for letting me know. What's the soul truth now through November for Virgo, please? What am I grateful for right now? Because it came out in the reverse, there's somebody here that isn't grateful. It's ingratitude. Okay, but for you, adopt an abundance mindset. Okay, gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state of being. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. So close your eyes, Virgo. Put your hand on your own heart and think of 3 things now through November for which you are grateful for every day. Notice the abundance growing within your spirit. Beautiful. All right, guys, let's see. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay. What do we need to know? What's going on? What's going on with Virgies? Yeah, somebody's not delightful. They're like insufferable. Okay. Busy beaver. So you could be motivated. You could be very efficient right now. You could have tried to cooperate with somebody, Virgo, but they're just so not delightful to be around. They're so disconnected. They're so unenlightened. And it's just like, you just want stable structures in your life. It's like, and you could be somebody that is strong earth and water energy here. You could be somebody that is like a team player. So it's like, why? It's unnecessary. That's why the unfair fines and costs are coming out. It's because somebody's just insufferable and miserable. And it really shows in everything they do or don't do. Okay? Period. That's just what it is. Yeah. So get away from whoever this is, okay? Let's get a rune. Okay, Kana's in reverse. The flame, the convalescence, the opening, the mystery of regeneration through death. It is the rune of the artist, the craftsman, and the magician in reverse. Yeah, you can't manifest around this energy, y'all. It's a block path. They're insufferable. It is. Yeah, that's the word that comes to mind. Yeah. And it's like, you've tried to talk to this person with Ansus here. Okay, this is the rune of communication here. And it's like, you've tried to do things even in an artistic way, even in creative ways. You've tried. But it's like this person is putting out your creative spark, your desire, your energy. It's like they're dousing it with water if you're a fire. You know what I mean? It's like they're just trying to put it out. They don't care. Okay? So, yeah, you need to definitely get away from whatever energy this is. Okay? What gemstone or crystal would be helpful to meditate with for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, now through November? Yeah. Yep. Don't try anymore. I'm telling you. It's confirmation. They're not going to change. They're miserable as frick. And they don't even deserve your energy, let alone your communication. Yeah. Peridotite. Okay, hopefully I pronounced that right, y'all. There can be a lot of negative energy and negative emotions surrounding you from day to day. Probably because of this person, okay? This stone neutralizes those energies and allows your spirit to absorb knowledge and wisdom instead. Used during meditation, it also expands your mind so you can truly understand the beauty in life that somebody's trying to zap away from you. Gross. Gross, y'all. Let's get a message for Virgo. What's going on, Virgo? You don't want a message? Let's see. Message for Virgo. Okay, there we go. Yeah, neglect. Look at this shit, y'all. Okay, the stone is peridotite, just in case anybody wants to write it down. And I will be posting this reading later, just in case you'll be able to rewatch and stuff, okay? But here's the stone, just in case you are interested in getting some. Okay? Neglect is what comes out. Yeah, mourning. Mourning and neglect. This is not the energy you should be around. This is terrible. Okay, it's not fair. It's miserable. It's like 23 could be significant. The year 2023. Okay. Somebody could be 32 or 20 or be a life path 2 or 5. May 2nd could be significant. May 20th. February 23rd, February 5th. What is that? Taurus and Pisces, I think. Or Taurus and Aquarius. I can't remember. One of those two. Could be significant signs. Don't have to be. But it's like, yeah, you're mourning this neglect and the lack of fertility surrounding it. It's like, it's just terrible. Yeah, it is. It is. It really is. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is about seclusion, distraction. Don't allow bitterness to overcome you, Virgo. Here you have felt abandoned, okay? Doubtful of your significance even. Losing track of your everyday pursuits due to the funk that you are in. Feels as if everyone's life is moving at a steady upward pace and you aren't being considered or included. Oh, your children's father's birthday, crazy. Wow. Okay, when this comes up in the upwards, you need to make amends with your inner child, okay? You remember her or him for who they are and apologize for not considering their feelings more often. Comprehending that every feeling has a root and every root must be discovered for total wellness. So take the necessary steps to improve your overall health. And crying is part of that process, okay? Somebody could be mourning how they've neglected their own inner child. Fuck this energy. What really should be mourned is how much you've neglected your own heart. You know what I mean? And that's something you got to forgive yourself for and move forward healed, okay? Yeah, the 7 steps of grief. Absolutely. Absolutely. Then we get a totem animal for Virgo this month. Beaver. Y'all, didn't we already get the beaver? Twice. Yes, we sure did. Look at this. It's all confirmation. Yeah, it's like you can build a dam to hold your water back now since somebody's been doing that for you. Yeah, they've been catty and miserable. Exactly. So, when we get the beaver, y'all, and we got it twice, which has never happened. That's wild. Okay. So, the beaver superpowers are building stuff. Okay? Focus busyness, protecting family and home, and team player energy. Always be open to plan B. You can't always plan for every eventuality, but you can always pivot. When the beaver appears, look to create alternate solutions and suss out routes that'll take you where you want to go. Even if it feels a little like a left turn, okay? The beaver wants you to know that you can make all your visions real when you take aligned action, Virgo. Dream, do, and repeat. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. What's the money and the career looking like for Virgies now through November? Okay, you're manifesting something, or now is a good time to. And it's like you're not spiraling out of control anymore. If you were, which given this energy, it's probably the perfect energy to spiral in. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support. I'm really into the reading, but I am noticing all of the love in the channel, and I do very much so appreciate it. Somebody here is taking some kind of action here now through November. Somebody here has a lot of endurance or something, whether spiritually, physically, I don't know. Could be any of those. But somebody here deserves to be in a high-ranking position here. Okay? And it's like you haven't been promoted in a while. And take it as it resonates. You haven't been around the right connections. And now you're having to hustle and do something, some kind of action here. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I felt called to change the background music ambiance energy. So it's like some of you might have some kind of visibility, like as in you could have like seer ability or intuitive ability, or it's like you belong in a position where you can oversee things. Some of you might benefit from some candle magic now through November, okay? That could be something to consider. If you are interested in some spells, you can DM me. Yeah, I feel like you guys are remembering your crown, or you're repositioning it. You're overcoming some kind of obstacles, making some kind of power play here, which is awesome. Awesome. Hells yeah. What's up, Tarot News? All right, guys, let's get some more messages and see what's going on here. So you're doing something. Virgo's doing something, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Hold up, you guys. Okay. Alright, guys, so let's see. Let's get more messages, shall we? Okay. What other messages for Virgo now to November? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, inject passion into your actions, revealing purpose even in adversity. So you guys could be going through like an adverse time here, not knowing how to weave everything together, but Spirit wants you to not lose your passion, not lose that heart of yours, okay? What other messages for Virgo? W or I could be significant. I feel like somebody refuses to communicate. This has to do with a commitment. Things are getting serious because you're committed to something. It's like you're making some kind of, yeah. You're committed to creating distance. Good for you. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. You're committed to separating from something or someone. Yes, confirmation. No in reverse is yes. Yeah, because you can't manifest. Double confirmation. Again, you cannot manifest in this energy with this person or whatever this is. So you're committed to leaving or creating distance. Okay, which is awesome. We're going to use this beautiful Divine Feminine deck here for another message. Give me a message, please, Spirit, for Virgo. Okay. So yeah, it's like, remember when I said you belong in a situation where you can oversee things? This is a situation where somebody has purposely blocked your visibility. It's like they don't want you seen, or they don't want you seeing something. Okay? And it's like knowledge is coming out at the bottom. Yeah, communication in reverse. It's like somebody's just like foul energy. You just need to be away from it is what I'm getting. Okay? They don't want you to see something. Or they don't want you to be seen. I don't know. It's one of the two. They both suck. Somebody here could be brunette. All right, let's see. Somebody here could have brown eyes. Somebody has knowledge, so it doesn't matter if they can't see. They know. It's like they know what they need to know. Somebody's name could be Sylvia or Marie or Curry or Rivera. Okay, it could be significant. All right, so let's go over this. Give me one sec, y'all. It's a newer deck, and I have to find the page that we need to go to here. This is a beautiful deck, by the way. I love it. Okay. All right, so we pulled Sylvia Rivera. I'm almost there, y'all. I promise. S. Where you at, Sylvie? Come on now. All right, we're almost there. There we go. All right, guys. So this came out in the reverse. Okay. We have to be visible. We should not be ashamed of who we are. 2002 could be significant. Okay, the meaning of the visibility card, okay? It is time to let yourself be seen for exactly who you are. It is also time for you to see yourself for exactly who you are. We often learn to hide the most unique or different parts of ourselves, but that can leave us feeling less than whole. Okay, so gathering up all your different parts is an act of healing for you and an act of inspiration for others. Maybe in the past you weren't given the support you needed when expressing your true self, leaving you feeling ashamed or guarded or quiet. But now you can learn to give yourself the love and support that you need to be fully you. You deserve to be yourself, Virgo, and the world is ready to see ya. It may take vulnerability and courage, but it's time. Surround yourself with like-minded community and kindred souls. See and feel this understanding community coming your way, surrounding you with love and nourishment. A little bit about Sylvia's history. You divorced in 2002? No freaking way. Wow, this is on point. And you're dealing with a Cancer, no? And you're a Virgo? Very on point. Okay. Sylvia was born in the Bronx. Bronx could be significant. Puerto Rico could be significant. Venezuela could be significant. Born in the Bronx to a Puerto Rican father and a Venezuelan mother. She was assigned male at birth, okay? Her childhood was filled with heartache. Her father disappeared after she was born. And her mother committed schmooicide, oh no, after enduring an abusive marriage. How horrible. For some years, she was raised by her grandmother. Maybe somebody here was raised by their grandparents. But the more she began to express herself as a girl, the more her grandmother disapproved of and abused her. My goodness, y'all. Maybe somebody grew up with a lot of abuse or just a lack of understanding or compassion. Okay, she was harassed at school for acting like a girl. So somebody was assigned male at birth, but they were actually supposed to be a female. Okay, so it's like some people can be born, you know, with multiple parts, okay? Some people can be, you know, born as a female, but later, and vice versa, not feel like they resonate with that, okay? You are who you feel as. You are who you identify as in your mind and your spirit, y'all. And I do feel like that should be respected. I do feel like there are two sexes, technically, but it should be respected what you are identifying with. And if somebody can't do that, they're hateful, okay? So she lived, she was harassed at school for acting like a girl. At the age of 11, she ran away from home. My goodness, this person had a hard time, y'all. She lived on the streets, working as a child prostitute. My God, y'all. Near Times Square.